My bad. Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up, man? Welcome back to the podcast, man. It's Monday, and guess what, man? We are about to talk this boxing sport.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Rumors is, rumors is, rumors is, rumors is.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I heard there's about to be a rematch. Everybody been waiting for. I heard there's about to be a rematch.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, man, I heard there's about to be a rematch, man. I heard that the rematch is about to be Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach early as June the 21st. That is what I'm hearing. Early as June the 21st, guys. Man, let's talk about it. Tell me what's your thoughts of this topic. Man, listen, I'm hearing that there's a legitimate chance that we're going to get it as soon as June the 21st. And the reason why I say that, I heard a lot of the rumblings through all the top echelon executives, ESPN, and other top tier people, man. So I'm hearing that June 21st is the aim date for the rematch, and I'm also hearing that the fight won't take place in New York. I'm hearing that the fight will take place in in Vegas. So I am hearing that's where the fight is going to take place. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, then hey man, let's talk about it right after the intro. Soon as this thing stop messing up, but we won't even play the intro long. How about that? Because it is messing up. But anyway, we ain't even gonna play the intro because yeah, it's messing up. So anyway, Gervonta Tank Davis, I'm hearing that they might fight as early as June the 21st. Now you remember when Gervonta Davis said at the press conference, what did Gervonta Davis say at the press conference? Don't worry, I will wait. My boy Tank said, yeah, man, it's looking like my 3-fight deal is going to be pushed to a 4-fight deal, right? And he said that he's willing to give Lamont the rematch, right? He said that he'll give Lamont the rematch. That's what Tank said. He said he'll give Lamont the rematch, but the only thing that he said about the rematch was like, it'll happen later during the year. Now they're saying that the rematch will happen as early as June the 21st.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That is what I'm hearing, man. So those y'all that are watching, man, don't be afraid to hit that like button, comment, and we can talk about it, man. I'm talking to everybody tonight. So make sure y'all get that make sure y'all hit that comment section. DT in a half. My boy say Tank need as much time as he can to get to train this time. Mr. Yashi says hi. What up, Mr. Yashi? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, Mr. Hashi, man. We hitting everybody comment, man. So you comment, yeet. Yes, sir. What's up? He says, hi, what up, what up, what up? Yo, DT, I do agree with you, man. Tank need as much time to train. I do agree with you, my brother. I feel like Tank Tank does need time to train. My boy Mr. Yashi says, what's your favorite food, man? I don't really have a favorite food, my brother. Vegetables. But anyway, back to the topic, man. Hold on. Hey, man, we ain't playing nothing, bro. Hey, hit that subscribe button, yeet, or send a super chat. Yeet, hit the subscribe button or send a super chat. We will appreciate that. Send a super chat, yeet, and I got all your comments, man. Send a $10 super chat, and I got all your comments. My boy say, LD, you never played Mario? No, bro. You know what? I did play Mario growing up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I think everybody played Mario. I think Mario was a legitimate game that everybody played. My boy Eric Bennett says, "How you doing today? I just want to know how everyone is doing. Oh, is how everyone is doing? Okay, yeah, Eric, everybody doing good, man. Shout out to my boy Eric. Warlock boxing in a house.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That's Mr. Yoshi. Yo. Okay, yeah, okay, got you, man. Shout out to Warlock Boxing, man. But yeah, man, so I'm hearing, so just to get to the back to the topic, man. He says, I yeet so many times. Okay, man. Hit the subscribe button, yeet, or hit the super chat button. But yeah, man. So to get back to the topic, I apologize, guys. The comments was coming in, and I like to get to everybody comment over here at the channel, man. So those of you that goes back and watch the videos, make sure you guys hop on and subscribe, and you too can get ready to comment and join the debate. But anyway, June the 21st is what I'm hearing, that the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight is going to happen. Okay. And so June the 21st, which is I think that's really big, because you remember Tank said he'll fight him, but he won't fight him right away. Y'all remember that? During the press conference, he said he'll fight him, but he said he won't fight him right away. That's what he said. He said, I'll fight him, but more so not right away. You know what I mean? So for him to want to fight him right away as early as June the 21st, I think that's big. I think that speaks volume. I think one thing though we got to give kudos to is we got to give kudos to ourselves, right? We got to give kudos to ourselves, and we got to give kudos to the rest of the world, the fans who stood on business and told Tank, like, yo, nah, bro. A lot of people were saying, Tank, oh, you lost that fight because of the knee, because of the knee, because of the knee. But also, Tank, we needed Tank to give us this rematch early. We don't want it next year, right? Because what if, we don't want it next year. We wanted it this year, right? We wanted to see the business happen this year. Give us the fight this year. And shout out to Tank now, man. They sold out records at the Barclays, the second highest grossing event or something like that. Let me make sure I get that on here for you. Make sure. So it was the highest attended and second highest gross event in the Barclays Center history. So kudos to them. I would expect for them to go back and do it again, but that's something I would have expected them to go back and do it again, but unfortunately they're not doing it again. So I would definitely think that they would do it again at the Barclays Center, but again, they're not doing it at the Barclays Center this time around. They plan on doing it in Vegas, and so you can't really be mad at that. I think Vegas will be a better opportunity. A lot of people will be there. The tickets will be extremely higher this time around, because if you want to pretty much want to watch the rematch, they're going to uptick the charge. My boy say thank Tank for us not getting Tank versus Shakur 2025. You know what? So what do you rather see, DT? Do you rather see Shakur versus Tank 2025, or do you rather see Lamont Roach versus Tank? Like, I feel like that's the bigger fight, because we actually saw, you know what I'm saying? We actually saw that fight, right? We actually saw how close Lamont Roach came to beating Tank, right? No, or in some ways, people say that Lamont Roach won that particular fight. So I really feel like Lamont Roach versus Tank Davis is the bigger fight. That's just my opinion. Like, I really feel like Lamont Roach versus Tank is the bigger fight versus Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. I don't think that's the bigger fight. My boy DT say, if they sold out one location, got to move to a bigger location, right? You got to move to a bigger location and uptick the sales, right? And so, yeah, man. So, yeah, here it is right here. I'm going to actually present it to y'all. That way y'all can see image file. Here it is right here. So here it is right here, guys. It's the highest attended. Let me get this off the screen for y'all so y'all can see. There you go. It says the highest attended and second highest grossing event in Barclays history. So that is what that was, man. So they definitely did that, man. Look, the highest grossing event and the second highest event in Barclays history. Lamont Roach and Tank Davis did that. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, and shout out to the PBC brand, because you remember when Turkey Al-She said, "Oh, $80, $80, you need a better production, bro." That was a set. Come on, they don't a better production, bro. Come on, the highest attended, right? The second highest grossing event in Barclays history on what 3/1/25 Tank versus Roach. So Tank is able to put the butts in the seat. Don't talk about that, right? My boy DT says has no choice, can't move forward till he closes that chapter with Roach. And but you know what, I see your comment, DT, but the thing is, I don't even think he was going to pursue that. If you remember, right? So if you remember, I want to say the fight was on that Saturday. That Monday or Tuesday, Tank Davis' team was reportedly trying to make a Lomachenko fight. So they wasn't worried. He was still going to go on about the business, but it was the people who wanted the rematch and who forced them to give us the rematch right away. It was the people, and they put enough pressure on Tank to want to get the rematch because people were saying, "No, Lamont Roach got robbed. Lamont Roach got robbed. He won that fight. Tank took that knee. That should have been counted as a knockdown. Lamont Roach won that fight." And so that is what prompt them to say, "Nah, let's do the rematch right away. It's a bigger money business." PBC probably presented it to him again, and it is the bigger fight, man. He says, for the record, Barclays is less than 10 years old. It's not a Madison Square Garden or MGM. No, man. Yeah, man, definitely. I really feel like no, I agree with you, bro. Like I really feel like I actually had another picture on here I wanted to share. I don't know. It was where Lomachenko manager. I had another picture I wanted to share, but I don't see it. I don't see it. It was basically saying where Lomachenko manager was saying Lomachenko versus Tank is the bigger fight versus Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko. So yeah, definitely, man. So hopefully we will be hearing more news about that, and hopefully we will be getting that rematch. I think that's really big, man. If we do get that rematch on June the 21st, I believe that'll be big news, big news, big news, big news. I believe that'll be big, man. So if we can get that fight, man, that would be good, man. I want to change subjects just a little bit, right?
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
And let me see if I have that picture, man. I should have came a little bit more prepared, man, and I wasn't, man. I apologize. The one I wanted to show y'all this time around was Turkey Al-She, right? This guy Turkey, right? The boxing market is huge, and no one can delete anyone from the market. Yeah, so that is what I wanted to share with you guys. And then let me see, was there another one? Boxing project, anyone against the commission, not going against the promoters, we was still okay. Yeah. And I feel like Turkey is backpedaling some of his words. That is another thing that I wanted to share with you guys, right? Is Turkey Al-She backpedaling? Is Turkey Al-She backpedaling in his words, y'all? Let's talk about that. Like, that is one of the next things I really want to talk about. I'm gonna get this picture on here for you guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna take this off because we don't want to hear about this guy getting egged anymore. So let me take this picture off. We're gonna delete that one, and we can delete that one, and let's get these two pictures on real quick. Oh, and we can delete that one, but let's get these on real quick. Okay, boom. I'm gonna share this with the channel. Let me get this off too because I'm done with that one. And then get this one on. Usually, man, I need to give me like an assistant to have all my stuff on. All right, so here we go. Right here, y'all. Listen, this is what I want to talk about, right? So,
See with dot above smiling face with heart.
My bad. Let me connect this. Turn this phone line off.
See with dot above smiling.
All right, so listen, this is what I want to talk about, right? Damn, hold on, y'all. I turned the damn on all these damn lights on me. My apologies. When you live, ish happens. When you live, a lot of ish happens, and yeah, so we gotta turn this on. We got all these lights on. All right, so guys, listen, guys, this is what I want to share with you guys right here. Boom. So y'all remember when Turkey Al-Rashid said that he was going to squash every promoter in the sport of boxing? Y'all remember that? Right? How are you going to squash every promoter in the sport of boxing when you are leasing out their fighters? How are you going to release? How are you going to do that? Can anybody explain that to me? How are you going to squash every promoter in boxing when you, sir, are leasing out their fighters? Turkey had to recant that statement. He had to recant it. And this is what he says. This is TKO boxing. Project is not against anyone. That ain't what you said. You said, Turkey, that you're going to squash every other promoter. Do y'all guys remember that? This is TKO Boxing Project is not against anyone. That's not what he said. Not against the commission, not against the promoters. We will still see the 4 belts and the commission and the promoters. Turkey Al-Rashid on TKO Boxing Project. He realized that he couldn't do this without leasing other fighters for other fighters from other promotional companies. This is what Turkey said. This is TKO Boxing Project, not against anyone, not against the commission, not against the promoters. We still will see the 4 belts in the commission and other promoters. But Turkey,
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
that is not what you said, sir. That is not what you said, sir. This is what Turkey had to say. Let me see if I have that video on here, or where did I present that video? Is it on my video files? Let me see something. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. I don't want to present the wrong thing. When Turkey had the I'll find it, don't worry. When Turkey had the situation with Canelo Alvarez, what did he do? He told Canelo, no, don't bring that belt. We don't need that belt. That is what he told him. And I'm trying to find the actual video so I can get that up here for you guys. I got so many videos on here. Keep coming across the Tank Davis stuff. But anyway, you guys saw that. You guys saw that. Okay? Turkey told Canelo not to present the belt. Why? Because he didn't need it. Canelo tried to bring it on stage, and Turkey said that he didn't need it. And I got the video, and I'm finna to find it and present it to the screen. My bad. I should have had this. Here it is right here. Is this the one right here? That's the one. Here it is right here. Okay, I got it right here. Here it is right here, guys. Here's the video that Turkey. Here's the video that Turkey told Canelo. Actually, let me just upload it. How about that? That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. Let me just upload it. Boom. Here's the video right here. So, guys, those of y'all that are just now tuning in, can y'all please hit the like button, please? That helps the channel. That helps the visibility of the show. That helps us grow. And guys, we get to everybody comment here. My boy, hold on. I got you. My boy Warlock Boxing say, LD, I make boxing songs. Check them out someday, bro. I got you, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I'm actually gonna go on your channel, bro, and check them out, bro. I'm gonna go on your channel and check them out, man. My boy DT say UFC reputation is coming back to hunt them. Everybody knows why UFC is successful, and it's not because of the good business practices. It's not, bro. I told you, people ain't to be trusted. No, facts, bro. Oh, and I do got you, Warlock Box. I'm gonna go check out your boxing songs. I got you, my brother. I'm telling you, I got you. Real talk. And hey, maybe you can make us a song for the intro or something, bro. Okay, listen. Here it is right here.
Saturday night, May 3rd, champion versus champion for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world.
Did y'all see that? Here it is. Oh man, that's the wrong video. Damn. I got the video. I just gotta find it. But anyway, when Canelo tried to bring up his belt, Turkey told him, no, you don't need it. Turkey told him, no, we don't need that belt, because he only wanted to promote his belt. He only wanted to promote his particular belt. So Turkey had to recant that statement because he needs who? He needs the other boxing promoters, because Turkey, you don't have no fights. Without fighters, you don't have fights. I really want to find that video now. I'm really mad. And it should be like right here. Unless I deleted it. I need to stop deleting stuff, man. My boy, let's see what he says. He says, I told you, Dr. Troy. He says, facts, I got you for a song. For real, I got you, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
My boy Chris Jones say UFC is so successful is because Dana White make the big fights happen. He says, my boy Belonga fought this weekend. Yeah, Belonga did fight this weekend, and I believe he's trying to make a fight with Caleb Plant or the Charlo brothers, and then try to eventually get back to Canelo. I believe Belonga versus Caleb Plant will be a big card, right? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did see that they going to try to actually make that fight happen. They're going to try to present that fight with Matchroom. So they turned it down with Turkey Al-Sheikh, and they're going to try to make that fight happen with Matchroom. So because you know what? Caleb Plant talk a lot of noise, and so does Caleb Plant talk a lot of noise, and so does Belonga. So I think that makes a great fight for the both of them, man. I think that makes a great fight for the both parties, because both parties make they talk a lot of trash. They're not going to go up there and shake hands and be friends and things of that nature, right? You need somebody to go up there and talk noise and talk smack to you, because if you just be too kind, like, man, y'all remember that first press conference that they had with Ryan Garcia, they had with Jose Ramirez, that first press conference that they just recently had? It was trash. We didn't even talk about it. The only press conference that we talked about was the second one, and they didn't even let the audience in the first one. They let the audience in the second one. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I think Belonga and Caleb Plant, I believe that's a tough fight. The only thing is, I want to know if Caleb Plant have stamina, right? Because we know he's going to move around. He's going to bank the first 6 rounds. But after that, all of that moving around, his stamina seems to like wear off in a sense. So I'm curious if he can make that fight, if he can even make it, right? So that's what I'm curious is if he can even make it past the later rounds, because I don't know. I don't see it. But I probably Belonga wins that fight. Maybe Belonga wins that fight. But Caleb Plant is freaking skilled. But Caleb Plant will win that fight if he can control his stamina with all the running around and moving around that he does. I'm trying to, while I'm talking, I'm gonna get to y'all comments. I'm actually trying to find the video where Turkey told Canelo no about the belt. So that is what I'm waiting on. I mean, that's what I'm searching for right now. And I think I'm almost there, because I really want y'all to see that video and how Turkey Al-Sheikh is recanting his statement. Oh, I think they took it off. Dang, they took it off the DAZN page. It's crazy. Yeah, they took it off the DAZN page, y'all. So it's not even on the DAZN page no more. All right, so let me get to some of the comments. My boy says, Belonga ain't got the mental. He is a hitter, not a boxer. Yeah. Belonga said he wants it, and Charlo will Panel Belonga and anyone else with a chin. If Belonga fights anyone with a chin, he will lose or bite their ear. LOL. Shout out to my boy Chris Jones, man. Shout out to Chris Jones, man.
Shout out to Michael Boothell.
My boy Chris Jones be in the comments, man. I appreciate you, Chris Jones. I appreciate you, my brother. Hey, listen, guys, make sure y'all hitting that, smashing that like button, guys. We only have 5 likes, so it's more than 5 people watching right now. So if you haven't smashed that like button, smash the like button. That helps with the visibility of the show. So please help with us and go and smash the like button, man. So I'm checking out my boy Warlock's boxing page, man. My boy do got some boxing songs. I don't want to get a copyright, so I'm gonna listen to these on my own, and then we can work something out and probably try to like get one presented to the audience, man. But I do see you got some songs on there though, boxing songs. He says 2 songs to check out: Tank and Roach song and or Throwing Haymaker song. Okay. Man, I really want to. You know what? I go there and check it out. Let me see. I'll go in there and see if we can present one. The only thing is, bro, I don't like copyrights. That's the only thing, bro. I don't like copyrights. So let me see if I can go there and let me see which one. The Tank versus Roach one. Which one you got? I see Haymakers, 2-step, body shot, Fear Nobody. I see the one with Ryan. I'll have to what I do is I'll check them out, and then we'll work some out, and then we'll get one on there for you, Warlock. It says, does Rolly even have a chance? Yeah, bro, Rolly does have a chance, man. I believe Rolly does have a chance, and here's the reason why I say Rolly has a chance, right? What did Gervonta Davis say? Everybody on here respect Gervonta Davis, right? Like at the end of the day, whether we like him or whether we don't like him, you gotta respect the dude put butts in seats. You gotta respect that even if this guy is not a quote unquote top tier boxer, he gets the job done and he knocks people out. So you gotta respect Gervonta Davis either way it go, right? Rather this guy is, if you're a boxer, I don't care what class they put you in, A, C, B, D, E. I don't care. You are a boxer. You are a trained professional. You are a trained person to box, right? and you can knock somebody's head off at any time. And at any given time, boxing can go anywhere. So you got to respect Gervonta Davis, right? So to answer my boy question, he says, does Rolly have a chance? Yes. What did Gervonta Davis say? Gervonta Davis said, he said, out of all the people that I fought, Rolly can punch. And he said, Rolly Romero was hitting me. I felt like he was throwing bricks at me. So Rolly does have a chance to win against Ryan Garcia. So to answer that question, does Rolly have a chance? I absolutely believe Rolly Romero has a chance, man. My boy say, when is the next biggest event? May the 2nd. The next biggest event is actually going to be on a turkey card because you're going to have Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero, Jose Ramirez versus Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza. And then then the next day, that week is gonna be fire because that next day you got Canelo, and then you got another fight card on that Sunday. So it's gonna be boxing that whole week, man. So man, that fight, that one you guys want to be, you want to be locked in for sure. I might actually take some time off around that time. I ain't even gonna cap to you. He says, but I'm gonna be on the channel, but take time off from doing other stuff. He says, everyone has a chance, even if it's a slim one. Facts. Shout out to Warlord Boxing.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
My boy Chris Jones says, Rolly got a suspect chin, though. You know what? I can't say that he had a suspect chin. He has been punched out a couple of times, but the thing is, man, it's like, he gets back up and he gives back these opportunities, man, to be back in these top tier fights, man. So shout out to Rolly. He says, how many Garcia left hooks can he take? Man, that's a good question, Chris. We got to figure that one out. Listen, Rolly is a friend of the channel, bro. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I really do feel like Rolly has a chance, though. An opportunity, right? He's a friend of the channel or not, man. I do feel like Rolly has an opportunity, man. My boy says, damn, not Boots. What happened? He says, he's been wobbled a lot, even fights when he went. Yeah, I think he just have to work more on his defense. If you know what I'm saying, if I'm being real and I'm being honest without being biased on the channel, because that's one thing that I attend to with myself is try to not be biased on the channel. I think he has some work to do on the defensive end, man. And if he can, I'm telling y'all something, man. If Rolly can work on his defense, right? And if I don't even know if he's even still signed with Floyd Mayweather, right? But if he's not, like Rolly, like Floyd, like you're supposed to be a mentor to these guys. Floyd, why aren't you pulling this guy aside and saying, man, let's work on defense. Let's work on defense. You know what I'm saying? And then, we gotta hold these fighters accountable too, though, man. Like in the same aspect, though, we gotta hold these fighters accountable because, like, at the end of the day, they have to, when they're not fighting, they have to go and train and work on their work on these things. So in the same aspect, man, these fighters have to go and work on themselves, man. They got to go work on themselves, man. It can't just be you train 6 weeks before the fight. And Floyd Mayweather messed these boxers up thinking that they can only train 6 weeks before the fight and then they'll be good. Y'all remember when Floyd said that? Give me 6 weeks, I'll beat him. And all these fighters adapted to that. Give me 6 weeks, I'll beat them. Only one that haven't adapted to it, I have to give them props where props is due, is Terrence Crawford. That dude, if he got a fight in June, he training right now. He's actually training right now for Canelo. So that's what, give me 6 weeks, I'll beat him. They got to get that mentality out their head. Like right now, Crawford got a fight with Canelo and he's training right now. When Madrimal saw Canelo, what did Madrimal say? You've got bigger. So Canelo, Terrence Crawford is training right now, and that's why I give Terrence Crawford respect, man. Say what you want, say what y'all want, man. But at the end of the day, the man is training. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have a fight until October. And the dude is training right now for the best. So can he possibly shock the world again? He possibly can, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I really like Rolly, but Ryan Speed is the X factor. Floyd is a class A chump. Nobody should ever roll with Floyd. Dang, a lot of people that don't like Floyd, man. I guess the reputation sort of kind of like is what it is with people with him though, man. So I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But man, in other news though, I want to get back to this Turkey Al-Sheikh situation, right? So with Turkey, man, it really bothers me, right? That Turkey would say things like, we're going to crush these other promoters. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're not going to need the other belt. We're not going to do that. But in the same aspect, he comes back and recants his statement. This is TKO boxing. Project is not against anyone. Not against the commission, not against the promoters. But you remember when Turkey said, we're going to squash the promoters. That is what Turkey said. But now he's saying it's not against anyone and it's not against their promoters. Which one is it, Turkey? Are you going to squash the other competition? Or are you going to work with them? Which one is it?
Shout out to Likeable
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD,
The Kid.
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. He said, what happened with Turkey, man? The main thing what happened with Turkey Al-Sheikh is, if you remember when Turkey Al-Sheikh came out and he said that with this TKO boxing news that he's going to squash all the other promoters, all the other competition, and he didn't need the WBC belt when Canelo tried to bring it on stage. He's going to represent his own brand. Well, guess what? He recanted that statement and came out and says, this is TKO boxing project, not against anyone, not against the commission, not against any promoters. We will still see the 4 belts and the commission and the promoters. So he still needs the promoters. He still needs to lease out their fighters. He doesn't have enough fighters. He still needs these big names to put on. Yeah, you can put on the biggest card you want with a bunch of nobodies. Who's going to watch it? So you need these other promoters. You need these other promoters. Unless you're going to keep on giving Canelo 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, 100 million. The only fighter that he really got is really nobody. Like Terrence Crawford is even pimping him out in a sense, because Terrence Crawford is only fighting on him 1 fight per deal, and it's it. 1 fight per deal, and it's it. Unless he's going to sign Terrence Crawford to a long-term fight deal, he's going to be on a 1 fight deal, and that's it. So he don't have any fighters. So even if you go the UFC route and put a whole bunch of nobodies, like Dana White says, he wants to build from the bottom to the top is what Dana White said. He wants to build from the bottom to the top is what Dana White said. And so he says is he's going to put on the best cards. He want to go after the up-and-coming boxers, the Olympians. He wants to do all that in the above and started from the bottom to the top, and now we hear it. That is what he said.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That's fine. You can do that. But you need a top name guy in order for that to work, in order for that to be successful. You need a top name guy. In order for that to be successful, you need a top name guy. And with that, you don't have. Canelo is not signed to no promoter. So you would have a Canelo, but Canelo fight twice a year. So that won't work. You need a top guy on every fight card. for us to want to tune in and watch your up-and-coming fighters, your up-and-coming talent. Unless you go sign somebody once their deal done with their promotional company. But then if you do that, then it's like you're snaking that promotional company. Now that promotional company not going to want to lease their other fighters out to you. So he had to recant his statement. The TKO boxing market is huge. And no one can delete anyone from this market.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That's not what you said, Mr. Turkey. So, man, you know, that's just what I wanted to talk about, too. Also, up and coming, we got a new fight coming up, y'all. We have Sebastian Fundora fight is coming up this weekend on the 22nd. Yeah, so Sebastian Fundora fights on the 22nd. He's going up against Mr. Booker. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. Sebastian Fundora is a dog. Sebastian Fundora is an animal. Sebastian Fundora is a beast. Sebastian Fundora, can you please come on to my podcast, man? I inboxed you. All you got to do is check your inbox. I'm pretty sure I'm in the request folder. Come on, Sebastian. Come on here and talk to the people for me, man. You can join virtually like me and you. Like right now, you could be on the other screen, Sebastian Fundora. Please, brother, you like my story. I know you see the post. Please, 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 please. Come on, man. Please, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I was so happy that they kind of canceled the Earl Spence versus Sebastian Fundora fight because of the simple fact that I like Earl Spence. That's my favorite fighter, but I don't want him to go up against a Sebastian Fundora, not the Inferno. Not right now, man. Nah, man. Probably later on. Come back, get you a good fight in, and then go up against the Inferno. But the Inferno they call him the Inferno for a reason. And that dude be throwing them haymakers. Bow, 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 bow. Man, he be dropping people. He's a face arranger. And what do you mean by saying a face arranger? Bro, he will arrange your whole face, your nose, your eyeballs, everything, man. Your jawbone be like puffed out, man. Listen, Sebastian Fundora is a dog, and Sebastian Fundora fights March the 22nd. He's going up against Booker. And let me tell y'all something, man. Mr. Booker, man, you got a hell of a fight coming up, my brother. That's all I gotta say. Fundora. Hey, that's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. March the 22nd. That's when they fight, man. I think that's gonna be a great fight card, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. What else did we say we was going to talk about today, man? Tonight was gonna be a short night so I can get some videos uploaded, man, and stuff like that. But what else did we? Oh, Shakur Stevenson, man, calling out Teofimo Lopez, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
At this point, Shakur got to fight somebody. At this point, Shakur got to fight somebody with a name. Like, he's called out every single fighter. Shakur Stevenson, Matchroom, you got to give him a big name. Like, he can't go up against a nobody or an up-and-comer. Like, at this point, Shakur needs a big, big fight. He deserves it. He deserves it. But at this point, Shakur Stevenson needs a big fight. And Eddie, you have to deliver it. You know, if let's just say Teofimo Lopez get past this, you got to give him Teo. He said he'll go up at 140. We need a Shakur Stevenson big time fight. We need him to go up against a top tier echelon guy. Matchroom, the zone, put the pressure on Eddie to do it. Put the pressure on Shakur to get it done, because Shakur went out. And he's calling fighters out. And I don't want Shakur to come on to keep calling people out, man. I don't want him to keep calling people out and he don't get a fight, because that's why they call him Twitterson and all of this and all of that. Like, Shakur is a great fighter. A lot of people don't like his fighting style. That's cool. It's subjective. You might like it and you might not like it, and it's cool. But at some point of time, we have to hold these fighters accountable. And we're holding Shakur accountable, man. I want to see him get a big fight in. Here it is right here, guys. This is what Shakur Stevenson had to say. He says, how about you fight me next, T.O.? Let's line it up. We both do business with the same people. I'll go to 140 for this. Oh God. That is what he said. He's willing to go up to 140. So Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, DAZN, you all work with the same people. There is no across the street for Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. If Teo somehow gets over Barboza, let's go ahead and let Shakur line him up. Teo up. Teo been talking mad reckless. It's either Keyshawn Davis go line him up or Shakur go line him up. Let somebody line him up. Shakur Stevenson, how about you fight me next? Teo. He's calling him out. And he also says, we do business with the same people. And I'll go up to 140. He says that he'll go up to 140. That is what Shakur Stevenson said. So I think that'll be big for Shakur Stevenson, man. Let's get it done. Hopefully we can get it done, man. Did y'all see that undercard, man, for Canelo, man? I don't know. I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. But to be fair, I'm not really, maybe because I'm not hyped about the fight. I'm not feeling it, but I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it, but I will present it to you guys so you guys will be able to have an opportunity to see it. Present image file. Here is only thing they got on there is Munguia and all of them. So I guess in a sense that's cool. Here's the undercard. So you got Munguia and you have Surface who beat Munguia. You got Martin Bucoli. Shout out to them giving Martin Bucoli another opportunity after he took a last minute fight and lost and got knocked out. So shout out to him. And then you got Bunu Jack, and then you got Roski, man. So I guess that's the 3 cards is cool, but I want to see what William Skull does, man. I'm the undercard is not bad, but it's somewhat okay, man. Shout out to my boy Lavelle Cannon came back to the channel.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to my boy, man. My boy said he was gonna come back to the channel, man. Shout out to him, man. He came back to the channel, man. We gotta give my boy a round of applause, man. Definitely gotta give my boy a round of applause. My boy DT says, if everyone says they are not afraid of his punch, why they are rushing to fight him? DT, I missed your comment, brother. So who's I talking about? I don't know who's I talking about. Why is everybody not rushing to fight him? Are you talking about Tank? Who was we talking about? I don't remember. My boy Warlock Boxer say undercard is okay. You know what? That's what I said, bro. It's not, now that I go back and now that I actually presented it to the screen, it's actually pretty cool. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Bocoli versus Abrojo is fire. But here's the thing, man. I'm not really into Martin Bocoli like that. And I'm not into these 2 heavyweights like that, man. Bodu Jack, man, like he's cool. I never really, it's just, I get it, man. I get it. They're trying to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? I get it. They trying to make it happen in a sense. So I get it, man. My boy say, facts, big bro. Had to receive that knowledge tonight. Hey, shout out to my guy, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to my guy, man. Hey, man, so just to give a little recap, man, on what we talked about tonight, man, for the people that just now tuned in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We got a couple of new subscribers tonight, man, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Basically, man, what we talked about tonight, man, my boy Lavelle, was Turkey Al-Sheikh had to recant his statement. Oh, about Shakur. He said you was talking about Shakur. Okay, yeah, man. So Shakur, man, it's like he said, so why are a lot of people not rushing to fight him? if everyone says they're not afraid of his punch, why they are not rushing to fight him? So why a lot of people not rushing to fight Shakur, DT? I mean, I feel like, man, I don't know why they haven't gave Shakur Stevenson a good fight yet, man. You know what? I know, like I said, man, I know a lot of people don't like Shakur, man, and that's cool. Like, you have a right to not like anybody that you don't like. All I'm saying is Shakur Stevenson, it's time for him to get a big fight, man. You know, he called out Tank. He called out, I mean, you know, we didn't get the Schofield fight. We didn't get you know, he just called out so many people over a time frame, man. And we yet to see Shakur Stevenson have his own Super Bowl. We seen Tank Davis have multiple Super Bowls. We seen Rolly have a Super Bowl. We seen Ryan Garcia have a Super Bowl. We seen Devin Haney have Super Bowls. We have not seen Shakur Stevenson, out of all of those fighters, have a Super Bowl. It's time for Shakur Stevenson to have a Super Bowl. So, Eddie Hearn, DAZN, Matchroom, are you guys going to present Shakur Stevenson a Super Bowl? And it's fine if people don't like Shakur and don't like what I'm saying, but I'm just being realistic here. You cannot keep calling people out on Twitter. Like, he's calling out T.O., right? So that's cool. How about you fight the next T.O.? How about you fight me next T.O.? That is what he's saying. It's cool. If T.O. can get past his opponent on May the 2nd, which will be cool, that's fine. But let's give him a big fight opportunity, and let's see where that goes. You know what I'm saying? My boy Lavelle says, Valdez was a good scrap, but it was at 130 though. Yeah, man, it is, but you know, it's like it's so long ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like these people had multiple Super Bowls, is what I'm basically trying to say. Like, we seen Ryan Garcia how it was tuned, like people was tuned in, like, you know what I mean? Like Devin Haney, we seen that. We seen Rolly. We seen Rolly had Eastside Cruz, which, you know, he came up short. He had Tank. He came up short. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, here's another Super Bowl for him. Ryan Garcia. He has 3 Super Bowls. Devin, him going up against Prograis. Devin going up against Lomachenko. Devin going up against who else? It's just Devin had a lot of Super Bowls, and we haven't seen Shakur have any. And it's time for Shakur to step up. Like, Shakur, you can't have any more of these up and coming fighters, bro. You gotta step, like, you gotta put the pressure on Matchroom. You gotta put the pressure on DAZN. You gotta put the pressure on Eddie Hearn, man. You got to. I mean, unless people still is going to need to do that. He says, yeah, Shakur needs a main event fight. He does, bro. And it needs to be something like, we tuning into this. Like the Schofield fight, I was tuning into that card for the Schofield fight. And that fight fell short. We was tuning in because of the Schofield fight. Let's just keep it real. Like, we was tuning in because of the Schofield fight. But it fell short. But that's all I'm saying, man. It's like, it's time for him to step up the level of competition, man. That's all I'm saying. But to recap what we was talking about, guys, today, we talked about how Turki Al-Sheet is said that he's going, when the announcement of TKO came out, Turki Al-Sheet said that he's going to squash every competition there is, and TKO is going to be the biggest thing ever, and they didn't need the WBC belt because they were going to focus on the ring and the TKO belts. That is what they said, right? Well, guess what? Newsflash. Turki had to redo that whole thing and say, TKO Boxing Project is not against anyone. That's not what you said. And then he says, not against the commission. That's not what he said. And then he says, not against the promoters. That's definitely not what you said, because you said you're going to squash the competition. Who is the competition? They're promoters. And we will see the 4 belts in the commission and the promoters. That's what he says that they're going to see. My boy DT says, finally, Los Santos Oscar Valdez. Los Santos Oscar Valdez. He says, I heard Gary Russell might come up to 135. He should try to get the fight or fight Roach. Hey, that'd be big. That'd be a good fight. Gary Russell versus Lamont Roach. Hey, that'll be a big fight. I'm not even gonna cap to you, bro. That's a big. That'll be a great fight. I'll tune in and watch that fight. Who do y'all got winning that fight, Lamont Roach or Gary Russell? Gary Russell put on a great performance against Rayo. I don't know, man. Who? Damn, that's a good fight. But I want to say, Lamont Roach, but he was going up against Tank. Tank is a great fighter. But a hungry Gary Russell can get the job done. But I don't want to count out Lamont Roach because he put on a hell of a performance. He got hit with a couple of shots too. But I think that'll be a great performance. A great show. And both of them already at 130. You got to remember, Lamont Roach came up to 135 to fight Tank. He was fighting at 130. So that too. But yeah, guys, man, I just feel like, man, Shakur got to have a good fight. And then, man, May the 2nd is going to be a great fight, man. So, this weekend we got, Sebastian Fundora versus Booker. So we got Fundora versus Booker. That'll be good. Oh, bro, I'm actually about to interview a guy named Jamel. I was like, how the hell you know I'm about to interview a guy named Jamel? But it's not Jamel Hearing. His name is actually, let me get the name for y'all. We about to do an interview with him, man. He's a amateur boxer by the name of, let's see, he gave me his name. His name is Sin Boxing, but I want to get his actual name. I don't even know where. Oh, here it is, right here. So he's an amateur boxer, Jamel Barnes, and he's a cousin to the Charlo brothers. So we actually me and Sleeper Grind. Well, Sleeper Grind probably won't be available, but I'm actually get him on probably this week, man. I'm actually trying to get him on this week, man. I'm gonna see what's up, and I'm gonna try to get him on this week, man. He says, what's your thoughts on the NFL draft, family? I would love to come on one night to try it out. Yeah, for sure, man. I usually let the members, like if you was a member, bro, or like something like that, I usually come on, but I'll give you an opportunity to come on, man. So shoot me an inbox, and me and you definitely can come on and work it out, bro. So we'll work it out. I'll send you a DM. Send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll give you an opportunity to come on, and we can definitely chop it up about the sport of boxing or about NFL or whatnot like that. But man, I think it's I think it's a great opportunity, man, for some of these players, man. Like, but only thing I don't like D-Hop going to the Baltimore Ravens. I don't like that. If you're a receiver, I believe that you want the ball. And a lot of people don't like what I say this. And I'm really just being honest, man. Lamar Jackson runs with the football a lot. And a guy like D-Hop, you want the football. I understand that you feel like the NFL is pushing you away because they feel like you passed your prime and all of this and all of that, man. That's still think D-Hop got some life left in him, man. But I just don't like the fact that D-Hop is going to the Baltimore Ravens with a quarterback that likes to run the ball. And it makes me mad because it's like, yo, what is Dallas even doing? Like, bro, Dak need another receiver, right? You got CeeDee Lamb, but besides CeeDee Lamb, who do you got? You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand what they're doing, man. I don't understand what they're doing. Let's say he's ring chasing. I get he's ring chasing, bro. But at the end of the day, man, bro, I feel like everybody knows what Lamar Jackson is going to do in the NFL. Like everybody, let me take that back. Everybody knows what Lamar is going to do during the playoffs. He's going to run the ball. And so, it's a great weapon to have D-Hop there, but man, you gotta get that boy the ball, man. I don't know how they go do that, bro. But we can definitely talk boxing. He says, okay, sounds bet. That's a bet. Yeah, okay. So yeah, man, we go get that boy on, man. I'm asking, hold on, when you free? Yo, so we gonna get my boy Jamel Barnes on, man. And he's like I said, he's a cousin to the Charlos. He's a cousin to the Charlo brothers. And so we're going to try to get him on this sometime this week, man. I'm asking what's his schedule right now. He's in the amateurs, and he's actually trained at the Floyd Mayweather gym. So maybe he can give us some insight and some details on that. So maybe he can give us some details and stuff, insights on that. He says he's ring chasing. Yeah, bro, he is ring chasing, but I think at this point, I think at this point, bro, like if you've been in the league for a long time, I think all of them, everybody ring chasing at this point, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I feel like everybody ring chasing at this point, man. If I'm being honest, man, for sure. Sebastian Fondora. He says, isn't Lamar the first QB with 4,000 pass yards or 1,000 rushing yards in the season? See, but it's still the same, bro. Yeah, bro, you're right, DT. But my thing is, it's just like, man, I just be want to see him throw the ball sometime, man. I think maybe I just want to see him throw the ball a little bit more than run, because man, the more you run is the more it's easier for you to get injured. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see him throw the ball a little bit more, man. That's all. But he's a running quarterback. So what more can you understand? He's a running quarterback, man. What more can I say? Like with a running quarterback, man. Y'all gonna make me get OG Rob on, man, and talk this football, man. We can talk football tomorrow, y'all. We can talk football / a little bit of boxing tomorrow. He says, no offense, but I'm good off the whole Charlo family. They don't be hungry. Damn.
Shout out to Likeable Style.
Hey, we don't know. Hey, but this might be a different apple from a different branch. You know what I'm saying? You got different branches on the tree. So this might be a different apple from the branch. But you got to remember, I believe the Charlos was hungry early on, but right now you got to understand, man, they got that money. They chilling, bro. They got money, they got cars, they got, you know what I'm saying? Like they made it in a sense. And then, one of them going through like family I think both of them actually going through family problems, if I'm not mistaken, bro. So yeah, man, I think so, it just is what it is, man. But I gotta continue to network, DT. I gotta continue to network.
Shout out to Likeable Style.
Yo, Lavelle, man, make sure you send me a DM, brother. I got you, man. I'm gonna let you pop on the channel, man. Send me a DM. Matter of fact, let me see if I check my DM right now. I'm checking the DM right now on the Likeable. Send me one. I don't know which page you on. Yeah, shoot me a DM and I got you, bro. He says Lamar is a dual threat quarterback, sir. Hey, DT, we can argue about it.
Shout out to Likeable Style.
I'm gonna have a football segment tomorrow, man. I'm gonna get my boy OG Rob on, and we're gonna have a football segment tomorrow, man. Hey guys, I'm gonna get up off of here, man. I gotta attend to some other business, man, for the channel, man. I gotta set some things up. But man, listen, y'all. Tonight, what did we talk about? We talked about Gervonta Davis possibly having a comeback, a rematch on June the 21st. They have it set for T-Mobile Arena, is what I'm hearing. And I also hearing, so it's going to be in Vegas, not in New York. And also we talked about Turkey Al-Sheet recanting his statement. And then we talked about Sebastian Fundora, who fights this weekend against Booker. Is it the weekend? Because they fight on the 22nd. So when is the 22nd? I knew that computer was going to do that. So he fights on the 22nd, which is this Saturday. So he's fighting Booker this Saturday. And then we talked about Shakur Stevenson needing a Super Bowl, y'all. He's calling out T.O. If T.O. gets past Barbosa, man, hopefully we can get him a Super Bowl. It's time for him to step up the level of competition, right? No more peons, right? And then we talked about Tank selling out the Barclays, the highest attending, second grossing event in the Barclays history. They broke records, so they moving the thing to Vegas, man. So shout out to them. And then we talked about the undercard of the Fatal Fury Canelo versus William Skull. I think the undercard is pretty cool, man. You got Bodu Jack, you got Martin Bucoli, you have Mugia, and then you have Surface, who recently beat Mugia. So this is their second fight, man. So I think this will be a great opportunity for them to showcase their skills in Rio. So hopefully this works out for them for sure. Keezer says Mugia is trash. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD.
The King.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Damn, my boy say he's trash. You don't give him no credit, no type of opportunity, no nothing, just he's trash. Hey, that's crazy, man. They turn their back on Mugia, man. That is crazy. He says, so none of those fighters I named was good. Which ones? Did I miss it? Oh, Jamel Herring was also a good fighter for Shakur. Yeah, no, I think that was good. Los Santos, and Oscar Valdez. I want to say which Los Santos fight? I gotta go back and watch the Los Santos fight. Oscar Valdez was a good name. But what I'm saying is like, okay, so like that was long ago. I guess what I'm saying is it was long ago, right? Like, we've seen Devin Haney have multiple Super Bowls. We've seen him, Jamel Herring, that's cool. But it was like ancient. Like what it's like the sport of boxing, right? It's like, yeah, we seen that you got loud. We seen that you won the fight, that you was a pound for pound fighter, but what are you doing for me now? Right? In a sense, like that's what boxing has come down to. Like, what are you doing for me now, in a sense, right? Which really is terrible, man, because it's really terrible, but that's what boxing has come to now. Like, what are you doing for me lately? What are you doing for me now? And so that's basically what I'm saying. Like, what is Shakur Stevenson doing for us now? Like, I was excited for him to go up against Floyd Schofield, but we need Shakur Stevenson to go get one of these names. Go get a T.O. up under your belt, man. Go get I'll even be happy with I just need him to go fight another top guy, man. That's all. And they all on the same network. All of them on DAZN. So can't nobody say it's across the street no more. All of them on the same platform. Except of the PBC fighters. And he only want one PBC fighter, and that's Tank. Frank Martin, they didn't fight. They gave Frank Martin the Tank fight. So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. He says, these guys talk, but they not lining up to fight Shakur. Ain't none of them lining up to fight nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see Shakur. I don't feel like T.O. is going to fight Shakur. So I give you that. But I feel like Devin, like, I feel like once this whole Ryan and everybody, once this whole Ryan and Devin Haney situation is over with, I think Devin would be the one that will step up and fight Shakur. So we got to see who comes on top, Ryan or Devin. Because even if Devin win, it's got to be a rematch. It's going to have to be a third fight. You know what I'm saying? And who's going to come on top of the third fight if Devin win in October? You know? Or if Ryan win, then he won't give Devin a rematch because that would have been 2-0. So we got to get past this year. I think next year it's crazy because we talking about next year and we only in the third month of this year, 2025. That's really crazy. We talking about next year. But next year, man, we will have to see, man. My boy Lavelle says, I'm glad Frank coming back to the ring. Yeah, man, Frank Martin's about time.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
He's been out the way for a minute, so it's about time for him to get back in the mix, man, and start making some buzz in the ring. My boy say, would Pitbull or Moulton be good enough? Ooh.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
PBC won't give Camaro Moulton the fight. They won't give Camaro Moulton that fight. But Pitbull will be definitely good enough. Give me Pitbull. Who you got winning in that fight, DT? DT, who do you got winning in that fight? Do you got Pitbull or Shakur Stevenson? That would be a great fight. Because Pitbull go come all night long. All night. All night. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Keezer say Shakur all day. Yo, Keezer, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, my brother. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button for me, man. Hit that like button for me, Keezer. Keezer, hit the subscribe button. Keezer, hit the subscribe button. Frank Martin. What? He says Frank Martin. Come on, man. He says he's just going to throw a jab. Frank Martin. Pitbull been exposed. I'm not saying that Pitbull have not been exposed, but Pitbull is still a tough fight. Like, he's a tough fighter. Y'all, we can use the word exposed, but Pitbull is a tough fight. Like, he's gonna come at your chest all night long, and you gotta just be willing to beat her to. You know, I think the key of beating Pitbull is throwing an uppercut because he's going to come like this all night. So you got to be willing to throw an uppercut, man. Shout out to that boy Pitbull, man. I mean, I met that boy Pitbull before, man. He's a great guy, man. Look at him right there. Boom. Shout out to that boy LD and Pitbull. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Yeah, man, I met that boy Pitbull before, man. That dude was a great person, man. Here go me and Amanda Serrano. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Man, that boy Showbiz. Me and what's his name? Tyrone Woodley. That's me and Sean Porter, that. Kenny Porter. So I've been around, man. I've been around, brother. I've been around. My boy say Frank nice, but he needs to stay off them ropes. No, facts. I definitely agree. He definitely needs to stay off them ropes. That's what got him in that last fight. He started panicking. He was doing good against Tank, but he started panicking. He said he had to figure out how to get the pressure off of Tank. Away from Tank, and yeah, he panicked, and then that cost him. Shakur beating all those guys. That's why they don't want to fight him. So you got Shakur beating Pitbull. I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think Pitbull Cruz versus Shakur Stevenson is a 50-50 fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight, and I think that's fair to say. Frank Martin is an athlete, not a boxer. Ooh, my boy said something. Shout out to DT. Sometimes I hit the wrong button, DT. You already know. Sometimes I hit the wrong button. But no, facts, man. I that assessment, I have to rethink about that assessment, man. I think I'm gonna get back with you on that tomorrow DT said this, not likable dialogue, y'all. DT said this. Frank Martin is an athlete, not a boxer. So when I get Frank Martin on the channel, man, I'm gonna have to remember that. Because I do believe he's an athlete. I do believe he can fight. We got to break down the definition of a boxer, man. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll break down the definition of a boxer for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Keezer, before we get up off of here, Keezer, did you subscribe to the channel? Keezer, did you subscribe to the channel? And also, Keezer, did you hit the notification bell? That way you get notified when we go live, like my boy Lavelle. Shout out to my boy Lavelle. Lavelle, make sure you send me that DM, bro. If not, I'll reach out to you, man. For sure, my boy say, yeah.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Yo, Keezer, bro, you gotta hit the three dots on your phone, go to the profile, and then turn the notifications on all. Okay, do that for me. 3 dots, profile, subscribe button, and then hit all for all the notifications. That way you get notified when we come on. And man, you join the debates with us, man. You'll be joining the family with us, man. So we gotta welcome my boy Keezer to the family, y'all. We gotta welcome my boy Keezer to the dialogue family, man. I gotta personally send my boy. You know what I'm gonna start doing, man? When people do this, I'm gonna start personally sending them a message, man. I definitely gotta start personally sending them a message, man. I'm gonna say, Keezer. Keezer, welcome to Likeable Dialogue family. There you go, Keezer. Shout out to my boy Keezer, man. Keezer, welcome to the Likeable Dialogue family. This what I'm gonna start doing, y'all. This what I'm gonna start doing, man. When somebody subscribe and they've been in the comments, I got my boy Lavelle. Like, man, you didn't do me like that, man. I got you, Lavelle, man. I appreciate you though, bro. I appreciate you too, my boy. Welcome to the family, Likeable. There you go, man. Shout out to my boy Lavelle, man. Welcome to the family as well, man. My boy say, I got you, big bro. I be working a lot, but I want to make that happen, bro. Whenever you ready, send me a DM, bro. My word is bond, bro. My word is bond, man. All I say is just come on, be respectful. Don't be in the bed. We don't want no Diddy shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had to take a couple of people off, man, because they was in the bed. Yeah, but we don't want to. Nobody want to see you in the bed. But no, definitely, man. You know, just I got you, bro. My word is bun, and I appreciate you for tapping in with the channel, man. That's the most important part, though, for sure. DT, did you say something? Did I miss anything? Okay, he does. Okay, DT. Yo, man, DT been with us for a while, y'all. DT is a great guy, man. He been with the family. And my boy DT, one thing about DT, he go voice his opinion. And that's why I respect him. You know what I'm saying? He go voice his opinion. And he and in a respectful way, me and DT will go back and forth on the boxing topics because DT, he's an aggressive guy, but he's a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? And he be on his boxing stuff. And so you know, if DT sees something, he send me an inbox. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all following the page. All right, make sure y'all following the page. As y'all can see, yo, Keezer, if you have Instagram, Likeable Dialogue, I need y'all to follow 3 pages. Likeable Dialogue Boxing, and Likeable Dialogue fan page. The fan page is where you will inbox me and I'll give you the inbox back. So Likeable Dialogue fan page, man, is where you guys will inbox me, man. My boy say Davis not going to retire anymore. He got 4 fights now, bro. So he did acknowledge that he got 4 fights. He said he only had 3, and now Tank Davis got 4 fights because he got to add Lamont Roach to that. He got to add Lamont Roach to it, man. He got to add Lamont Roach to the fighting style, man. He got to fight it because the thing is, you know, a lot of people put pressure on him, and he got to fight him. You got to fight him at the end of the day, man. You got to go fight that man. That man called you out. That man said he beat you. Word around town is your favorite fighter finna lose this and lose that. So we definitely got to get him we definitely got to get him on her. He definitely got to go on there and get that rematch, man. So definitely that though, man. So but shout out to her.
I just got my hair done. She pick grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. She pick grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 I just got my hair done.
Hey man, shout out to that boy Tank Davis, man. He ain't retiring right now, man. He just got his hair done 2 days ago. Hey, let's play that again. Let's run that back. Let's go.
I just got my hair done. She pick grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. She pick grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done.
Hey man, hopefully, hey yo, look for the rematch. Do y'all think that Tank Davis go get his hair done 2 days ago, like 2 days prior? I think he got to get that shit done like a week before, bro. And this time, bro, he gotta have the braids going backwards though, bro. Like this time, bro, Tank, you gotta have the braids going backwards, man. And my boy Lavelle say fire you. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That song is fire, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, you know what? I do? Yo, you know what I want to do? Man, you know what? I want to start. So yeah, I go running, right? I want to start like a Likeable Dialogue run challenge. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. If y'all want to join the challenge, man, let me know, man. And what I can do, man, is probably send a link or something, man, to y'all, man. But anyway, basically what I'm going to say is the next time I go running, y'all already know what I'm going to be playing, man. The next time I go run, I'm going to put this on my playlist.
2 days ago, I just got my hair done. She pick grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. She pick grease in my shit.
Hey, bro, that must catchy, bro. When I go run next time, I'll put that song on. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? My boy say, in my opinion, I think Roach beats Tank. Yo, man, you know. Hey, bro, you're not wrong for that, man. Got to get to DT comment because he is a member of the channel. Shout out to DT supporting the channel. He says, sounds like the Gorilla Glue girl. So you talking about Glorilla, man, her real name is Gloria. Yo, bro, that do sound like a gorilla beat, man. I ain't even gonna lie, it definitely sound like a gorilla beat. My boy says, in my opinion, I think Roach beats Tank. You know what? You're not far-fetched for saying that. And a lot of people is afraid of saying it. It's like, bro, it's like, oh, Tank not go like me no more. Tank ain't go like me no more. Bro, it's okay to say Tank it possibly can get beat by Lamont Roach. Like, Lamont Roach trained, it's like when all of these fighters say they trained their butt off to fight Tank, did you really? Because the skill set level showed when Lamont Roach trained and we seen him fight in a ring. We seen him fight in a ring. So, I mean, in other words, man, like, you know, the video speaks for itself pretty much, you know? And so it makes you question if these fighters really out here training when or are they doing that 6 week stuff like Floyd Mayweather say like, oh, I'll give him 6 weeks, I'll beat him. Like, nah, bro, you need more than 6 weeks to train. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all think do y'all think, you know, he brings back Calvin Ford? He said, let me get the Ford. Cal, you gotta calm down, listen to me. Hey, come on now. He's trying to get it. Do he bring back Calvin bored.
done. I just got my
I swear I did not try to play that song. That song played on his own. He said, real talk, I'm looking for a good park I can add running to my workout routine. Okay, man, DT.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I go out to this one park, man, and it's like a straight. I can't run in circles. I get bored. So I have to run in a straight shot, man. And we can do a challenge, bro. So yeah, man. Okay. So I'm gonna try to put that challenge together, man. Get our steps in, and we can be healthy, man. I'm gonna try to get that done. He says, and he wasn't drained. Facts. He wasn't drained, bro. That is true. Lamont Roach wasn't drained, bro. That is true, man. He was not drained. And that's the thing. That's why I say Tank messed up at, because he fought a true 130 pounder. And the only thing you did was just bring him up to weight. That's all you did. When Lamont Roach was sitting down with the zone for the interview, he was saying, oh man, I can drink some water right now. I can do that. What does Tank always say? He'll be at a press conference and he'll be drinking water. He'll be like, look, I'm drinking water. He'll say, you can't do that. You trying to make weight. He wasn't weight drained. He actually, the difference between Lamont Roach and a lot of the other boxers that Tank fought is that Lamont Roach was actually going up to 135 versus the other guys coming down from 140 to make 135, and their face was all sunk in and pushed in. Lamont Roach's face wasn't sunk in and pushed in. That is the difference between the other level fighters versus the fighters that Tank fought. Let me see if I still have this picture on here when he fought. Look at this. Look at Ryan Garcia when he fought Tank versus when he fought Devin Haney. He brought Ryan Garcia down to his weight. Dude needs some milk. He can't even look at his bones. So Lamont Roach didn't have to do that. He didn't have to sunk himself in. Lamont Roach was good because he was going up to the 135 pounders. So that is the actual difference between Lamont Roach and versus the other fighters that Tank Davis fought. He was a true 130 and he went up to 135, so he didn't have to sink down no weight. That was great for him because he didn't have to shred an extra 5 pounds in which he was used to. What does Tank always do? You can't drink this because you trying to make weight. Lamont Roach didn't have to make weight. When Lamont Roach sat down, he said, I can weigh in right now. That's what he said. My boys say facts.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
My boy DT says, nah, you don't remember the Gorilla Glue girl that mixed the words the same day she said her hair doesn't move. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. But I don't remember the song, though, but I do remember that, though. My boy Keezer says, thoughts on Dana White in boxing? Press conference with him and De La Hoya are going to be good. He needs to keep quiet and he will succeed. But if he talks in boxing, he will be out quick. The facts, because don't nobody challenge him, and don't nobody challenges him in UFC. He don't have nobody to challenge him. In boxing, they would tell him to shut the F up. They would tell him to sit down. This ain't UFC. This is a boxing. You run TKO. You don't run boxing. You run TKO boxing, which is Turkey promotion. You don't run boxing. You run UFC. You don't run the whole boxing organization. So they would shut him up. He won't go up there with that tough guys talk, though. I guarantee you that. Because it's going to get quite interesting. Him, Eddie Hearn, the people that actually talk back. You know what I'm saying? And the fighters. And the fighters will tell him shut up because he don't own them like he owned the UFC fighters. You see what I'm saying? There's bad blood between what's that UFC boxer name, man? The heavyweight guy. It's bad blood between him and Dana. And he won't, they would say he'll never go back to the UFC again. It's bad blood. He says, cause Frank shaking my head, that was some scary at that weigh-in. No, facts, bro. I actually had that picture. I don't have it no more. Keezer says, in the UFC, fighters can never go against the organization, but with boxing, it's different. Facts.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Facts. In boxing, you can go against it. And that's why I say, like, Dana White is going to be in control of TKO boxing. That's it. He's not going to be in control of boxing, of the whole boxing period. You just go run UFC TKO boxing, which is over Turkey. That's all he's going to do. Yes, Francis Inoue. Yes, Francis Inoue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Pre-make, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Bruce Buffer versus Michael Buffer. Hey, subscribe to the channel, Pre-make. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, man. Hit the notification bell. And subscribe to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. My boy Warlock Boxing says facts. My bad, DT. I did not see your comment. He says he still was too small. Tank ate all his punches. Facts. I mean, you know, he could. I mean, he was weight. I mean, he went down in weight. I mean, his punches was. I mean, he was. I wouldn't say Tank was eating all his punches, but shit, Tank definitely handled himself though winning that Frank Martin fight, man. I actually had that picture up there, man, but I think I be getting rid of some pictures way too soon. Oh, here it is right here. Boom. He definitely.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, he definitely put that work in, man. Hey, listen, but do you see the difference between Tank? But do you see the difference between Tank hair versus when he fought Frank Martin? Versus where he fought Lamont Roach? He had his hair going backwards and cornrows backwards versus going down like this where the hair is. So Tank needs to put his hair going backwards. So that's the difference right there, right? So him having his hair going backwards when he fought Frank Martin, that is the difference right there, man. And then, you know, if he have his hair going backwards, I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm talking loud into the mic. But if he have his hair going backwards, that would be the difference, and he won't have to worry about getting his hair done.
I just got my hair done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Hey, what's up, guys? Boy, and you tuning in to Likeable Dialogue.
I just got my hair done. I just got my.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. So, he won't have to worry about that, man. If he wears her back in the opponent, get the braids going backwards. Francis Inoue, he says boxing fight Michael Buffer versus Bruce Buffer. Who wins? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't even know who they are. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I will have to look them names up, bro, and see if I'm familiar with them names. Let me see. Michael, you say Michael Buffer versus Bruce Buffer. Bro, I think he might be Joseph Meek. Oh, that's in the octagon. Oh, bro, the ring coming. Come on, man.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, bro, I had to look that. I was like, bro, I don't know who them boxers are. You talking about the commentators? I'm gonna go with the guy that be like, let's get ready to rumble. That guy. I don't really like the UFC guy. I don't know. I guess he tried to imitate him, man. So yeah, man. I like the boxing guy, not the octagon, the UFC guy. I'm not even gonna lie. I like him better, man. That was a good one, bro. Because I actually thought, I was like, who is that? I don't even know who that is. He says, you got to admit, Tank have power, but only gets amplified if he fights opponents who shred or rise in weight. I would say Tank got power, but he gets amplified if the opponent comes down from 140. Because we've seen what a boxer do when they come up from 130 to 135. So when he brings them down in weight, he's a dog. He's an animal. But when they come up in weight, it's a bit of a challenge. It's a boxing match because they don't have to shred. They feel more powerful. They feel more energy. So that is what I feel. He says the Mexican Monster versus Bivol. Man, I'm gonna stick with my guy who I met in real life. I'm gonna see if I have his picture up here, man. I don't have his picture up here. I'm gonna stick with the Mexican Monster, man. I'm gonna stick with David Benavidez, man. I feel like David Benavidez can adapt in any way, man. I feel like David Benavidez can adapt to any change, man. I wouldn't count out David Benavidez against nobody, man. Like we seen what he did to Caleb Plant. We seen what I'm not even gonna lie, yo. Like I went up against David Benavidez. No, I picked David Benavidez to win, but I was skeptical of him going up against Dimitri Andres because Dimitri Andres was a big guy. I'm not ever underestimating the hand grenade. I mean the Mexican Monster, man. I'm not. I can't. He's too good of a talent, man. He's too good of a talent, bro. He says hypothetical fight: Prime Benavidez versus Prime Bivol. Hypothetical fight: Prime Benavidez versus Prime Bitter Beef. Ooh. I think David Benavidez is in his prime now. So I'm going to say against Prime Bitter Beef. Bro, Bitter Beef was a dog. He still is a dog. I still think Bitter Beef is still a great fighter. I'm going to tell you this. Tune in tomorrow. I give you my answer. I want you to come back to the channel. So tune in tomorrow. I give you my answer. My boy say, what's your pound for pound list, fam? Man, my pound for pound list, bro, you might laugh at it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The King.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. All right, so I'm gonna give you my pound for pound list. He says, my bad, I wasn't talking about Roach. I feel like he was still small and his punch didn't affect Tank. He connected on some good shots, but Tank ate them for sure. Two power monsters. No, I definitely agree, man. Yo, Permate, have you subscribed to the channel? Have you subscribed to the channel, my guy? Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, man, on the channel, man. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up on the channel, man. He say, what I miss, my guy, bro. What's up, bro? We've been rocking for about, well, how long we been rocking for, man? We've been rocking for 137, man. So we talk about Tank Davis, your boy Tank, man. He's the rematch. Is if the rematch is what I'm hearing is June the 21st in Las Vegas, not the Barclays in New York, but they moving it to Las Vegas, man. And then we talked about Turkey Al-Rashid recanting his statement. And then we talked about Frank Martin, Gervonta Davis. We talked about Shakur, bro. We talked about so much, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Shout out to my boy Up in Smoke, though.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
All right, so back to my boy Lavelle, man. My boy Lavelle says, what's your pound for pound list, fam? So my pound for pound list, I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. He says, NUA, Canelo 1 and 2. I'm not hyped about NUA yet. Like, I see what he's doing. But from my understanding, he's ducked his mandatory over and over and over again. Right? So I want to see him do something a little bit. He says, rematch in June. Hell yeah. What he said. Hey, you remember when I said they should do it around Juneteenth weekend? You remember when I said that? I said that if the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight should happen, it should happen around June the 10th weekend. Boom. This is the rumors. June the 21st. That's around June the 10th weekend. Bro, god damn, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Bro, people gotta respect this channel, man. I'm telling you, I think they be listening to me, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. He says, NUA still have to prove itself. He says, hell yeah, you said it. Facts, bro. Okay, Lavelle, I ain't forgot you, my boy. I do agree. He still has NUA still have to prove itself to my knowledge. All right, Lavelle. So my pound for pound list is like I'm gonna say new fighters. Who's on a pound for pound list today? The new fighters. Okay, you got to give Crawford, right? Because Crawford, he beat my guy, my favorite guy, Earl Spence. I got to give him to him, Crawford. But it's not in no order. Not in no order. Okay, I'm just naming them. Not in no order. You got to give it to Crawford. You got to give Tank. I don't know. You got to give Tank. I don't know how Tank is not on the Ring magazine. They biased. Even though Tank came up short on this fight, he's still pound for pound because he's knocking out every opponent. He's successful. So you got to give Tank his credit, okay? All right. And again, it's not in no order, okay? No, not in no order. So you got, who did I say? I said Crawford. I said Tank. Y'all gotta help me out, man. Who else? Crawford, Tank. I don't want to say, like, I understand people give Canelo pound for pound, but I don't want to put him on there just yet. I'm gonna say David Benavidez. You got to give David Benavidez because he walked through all of his opponents. He walked through his opponents. He had a one last. He's a hell of a fighter, David Benavidez. Okay, so we're gonna give it to Crawford. You gonna give it to Tank. You gonna give it to David Benavidez. Okay. You got to give Devin Haney his credit. I know a lot of people really don't like Dev. Dev, you got to give Devin Haney his credit. And if I'm going to give Devin Haney his credit, he got the better resume out of all of them. Out of Ryan, out of Tank, out of Shakur. He got the better resume. Okay? Clarissa Shields. I know my last two gave y'all like y'all wasn't expecting that, but you got to give Clarissa Shields her credit too. All right, I'm gonna give y'all two more. Rikista G says Shakur weak. Damn.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Rikista, explain your answer, bro. Hey, and I'm not calling you out. I see your comment. I want you to give yourself an opportunity to explain yourself. And I understand a lot of people don't like Shakur Stevenson because he don't knock people out, right? He's a boxer, and some might say he's boring. He don't knock a lot. He don't knock people out. So I just want to give you an opportunity to explain yourself. And so I'm going to leave you guys with that for right now, okay? So I said Crawford, Tank, I said David Benavidez, I said Devin Haney, and I said Clarissa Shields. I know the Devin Haney and the Clarissa Shields. Clarissa is the GOAT. Clarissa is the GOAT. So we got to give it to Clarissa. She's the GOAT. For sure, she's the GOAT. And David Benavidez, I'm going to give y'all some more tomorrow. Let me get to these comments, y'all. He says, NUA still have to prove itself. Hell yeah. You said, he says, on God, Likeable Dialogue, boxing is the truth.
Shout out to likable dialogue.
Anyway, never ducked a fight in his life, brother. There's someone else. Facts, bro. I think he haven't fought his mandatory from what I was saying. He says, Dev, I gotta go back and watch it. I go back and do my homework. But anyway, still gotta prove himself to me though. I understand the hype that he's putting on, but he just got to, man. Say, look, my boy DT say, we going to give you more time to work on your pound for pound list. That was sprung on you. Shout out to my guy, bro. All right, so where was we at? Okay, Dev, he says, prove himself to who? Ask other boxers about Inoue. They all going to tell you he's the truth. I get it, man. He is, but who has he fought? He is, but who has he fought? What has he done? What have you done for me? You know, who has he me? You know, I know he fought Cool Boy Steph, but I don't know, man. He just got to prove himself to me just a little bit more. I'm sorry. To me. Not to you, but to me. Nobody owes Tank anything. He says Shakur weak. He says, Inoue too, brother. That dude small but can fight. His resume solid. His resume, he beat Cool Boy Steph. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight, man. Inoue is number 2 pound for pound. We're going to give you more time. Oh, yeah, I got that one. He says, nobody has laid out bodies like Inoue at that weight. Cool Boy Steph. Nobody is putting Canelo in pound for pound. Yeah, that's why. Canelo got to go fight David Benavidez in order for me to put him somewhere. Like, you got to go fight David Benavidez, man. In order for me to put you somewhere, brother, you got to go fight David Benavidez, man. It's a must. You got to go fight David Benavidez. You got to, man. He says he ran through 4 weight classes. But David Benavidez, I mean, Canelo got to go fight David Benavidez. That's all I'm saying. Hey, y'all, look, we can finish this conversation tomorrow, y'all. I want to be able to upload this video for people tomorrow who might have missed it. I'm going to download some shorts, get this video reposted and re-premiered for tomorrow for the people that might have missed it. So I definitely want to. Oh, yeah, and Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Yeah, Jesse Bam Rodriguez is a good fighter. I want to see him more active, though. Like, yeah, he's a great fighter, man. He is a great fighter. March, April. So remember, y'all, Saturday, we got Fundora and Booker. And then we got Stanionis and Boost Ennis coming up in April, y'all. So we definitely gonna be talking about that, y'all. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow. My boy J Dog says, hi, I'm from Turkey. Okay, J Dog, do me 2 things. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I said Inoue and Canelo 1 and 2. I'm not Canelo fan. Yo, dog, that is fact. That is facts, though. He says, DT, you're spot on. Okay, bro. Hey, appreciate that. Yeah, man, because we're gonna be back on tomorrow, and you can go back and rewatch this video. And man, I'm gonna give you a welcome to Likeable Dialogue, brother. I'm gonna give you a welcome to Likeable Dialogue. 1, Likeable 2. Likeable Dialogue. There you go. Boom. I got you a welcome to Likeable Dialogue, man. There you go, my brother. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Join the chats, man. That's why I always listen, guys. You know, I don't ask guys for nothing. I just say, man, send a super chat in if y'all can. That's what I say. But if you go to another YouTube channel, man, they not gonna interact with the chat like this. Not for free, man. They want your money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, join the channel. Support the channel that supports you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So, you know, if y'all want to send a super chat in, I tell people send something in that you guys feel comfortable with sending in. You know what I mean? That's how we keep the lights on around here, man. Or join the membership, man, to keep the lights on around here and to keep the stuff going on, floating around up here, man. But I agree. I'll put NUA on the pound for. I'll put NUA up there, but I gotta watch him more. I'm gonna be totally honest. His fights come on at 5 a.m, so I'm only seeing the highlights of him. I'm not seeing how he's really boxing. You see what I'm saying? Like I seen what he did to Cool Boy Steph, but I want to know what is the testing committee over there? The committee over there. Like, what is the testing committee like? Like, are they testing him? I'm not saying he's on nothing, but I'm saying, are they testing him? You see what I'm saying? So that's my only thing. I want to see him come to America and fight somebody. You know, and because that 5 a.m, I'm only catching his highlights. I'm not really watching them. I'm being honest, man. I'll be honest with y'all. So maybe I need to go back and do my homework on NUA. I'm not really sold to him. I see what he's doing, but I'm not sold. I'm just not sold. Maybe he still have to prove himself, like I said, man. Still got to prove himself. Hey guys, listen, I'm out of here, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the channel tonight, man. I hope y'all enjoyed everything he says. I think his next fight is in LA. I think I did hear that, man. I think I did hear his next fight is in LA. I think that'll be great for him, and I think it'll be a great opportunity. So we'll see, man. We shall see. Guys, make sure y'all smash that like button. And then next, y'all bring a friend to the channel, man. Tell them to join the channel, man. Bring a friend to the channel. And listen, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. J-Dog, I don't see the subscribe button, man. The subscribe button didn't go up, man. I know who subscribed tonight, man. I want to appreciate everybody for subscribing tonight, man. Shout out to my boy Keezer for becoming a dialoguer, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to my boy Keezer, man, for becoming a dialoguer, man, on the channel, man. I want to appreciate everybody for tapping in with the channel, man. I'm going to get this episode re-uploaded for the people that missed it. I'm going to get it re-uploaded for you guys tomorrow. So make sure y'all tap in. It's probably going to premiere sometime around 12:45 Central Time, because I see that's when it's mostly active, right? On YouTube is like mostly active. So I get it do that. My boy DT say, LD, boxing is your job now. So you gotta watch NUA fights. 10 years from now, you're gonna say you missed it. Got you, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll be hitting the wrong button. I don't know. I just feel like, bro, if I'm not sold on a guy, like if they haven't moved me in a way, if I'm not sold on a guy, if they haven't moved me in a way, then like I just sort of kind of like tune out on him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Martin Bucoli. Like I'm cool with him. I like him. I know who he is, but it's like I don't have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I told you, man, you gotta talk smack. I don't know if this guy. I don't understand. Like, you got to talk smack to get me interested in you, make me want to talk about you. He haven't gave me nothing really to talk about besides his knockdowns against Cool Boy Steph. That's when he was really put on the map, if you want to be honest. Like, he did knock out Cool Boy Steph. That's when I really heard about him. But I will go back and do some homework on him, DT. I will, bro.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I'll do a whole analyzed video on him, man, and I'll get it up over the weekend or something like that, man. I'll do that, man. That's what I would do. Hey, guys, listen, I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you go back and press that like button. And if those of you, when you go back and watch the videos, you guys can send a super chat. You don't have to send a super chat live. You can send a super chat. Just press the heart button with the $ in the middle, and you can send in anything that you like, man. You can send in $5, $10, whatever you like, man. Help support the channel that helps you guys. You see what I'm saying? That keeps you entertained, right? Because you got to understand, like, I'm taking away from my day. I got the lights, I got the camera, I got the channel that I'm taking care of. So, guys, make sure you guys send in a super chat. Whatever it is that you guys can send in a super chat on, man, send a super chat. We don't have to be live. You can just go to a video of Likeable Dialogue, press the heart button with the $. You can send a little something to the super chat, man, and that helps to keep the lights on, and it helps me keep you guys entertained, and it helps me keep reading the comments for free and interacting with everybody, right? So, man, listen, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. It's live for tonight, man, and we shall be back tomorrow, man. And we do have the Fundora and Booker press conference this week, so that's gonna be quite interesting. So I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow. I might skip Wednesday and come on Thursday. So I come on tomorrow and I might skip Wednesday and come on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting into the politics, Primate. I ain't even gonna lie to you, brother. But I hope y'all enjoyed this show. I'm out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. And also, man, make sure y'all hit that notification bell. And that way you get notified when we go live. Thank you, guys. I'm your host, LD. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy, LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
All right, guys, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.